2, 1, clicky.
Hello.
And this is why I believe the purpose in life is to eat potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be chips?
I disagree.
Do
French
they
fries.
have to be potato chips?
Wow. You know what? Why don't you guys just all question me for my philosophical values? Why not you?
If you present philosophical values, they're going to be questioned.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the point.
All
Are
of
you
this is
saying
true. I
you
still
hold
feel
your-
attacked.
Values. Okay. You're not willing to defend your values.
Hell no! I don't have strong enough values to defend. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Note to self, you can sway and squee on anything.
What do you think I have? That what's that word? Integrity?
How?
Anyway. How you guys doing?
Oh,
Amazing.
you know. I work retail. How good can I possibly be?
This is the dollar
I
store.
am swell.
This good, this good, this good. So, who wants to recap? Don't tempt me. I will take that as volunteering.
I guess I can. I'll sure. Haven't done it in a while.
It's you or me, sister. I did it last time.
Geez, where do we start? We were already at the mansion, right? We were
Yes,
on the second floor, was it?
we were in the basement.
We were in the base. We were in the basement. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
We were
cool,
in
cool.
the catacombs under the basement.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Combination catacombs and basement.
I'm at the All right, no. So when last we left our intrepid heroes, we were going deeper into the catacombs, and there were ghouls, and we were wandering around in the dark for the most part, except kind of not really, because I think Gaius slapped a light thing on Rhea because she's human and she's got sad little eyes that
Yep.
can't see in the dark. So we were going around and we were looking at things, and then we saw a sad thing, which was the revenant lady who had been taken down at the door, and we were like, oh, that's sad. We should go around the other side. No dark vision happens.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn. So we went around, and then we went in a big old spiral, and it's very wet and gross down here, and we were taking a look at the Revenant lady, and Mars spotted that there were some notes stuck to the Revenant lady, and then the Revenant lady started coming back to life because she's a Revenant, and we were like, oh snap. And Mars wanted to help and like make it an easier transference back into her body, and before she could do anything like that, there were more ghouls. Lots of ghouls and ghouly goblins and goblin-y ghouls, and it was terrible. And so we fought. And we murdered them all, and woo, we did the thing. And so we were like, all right, Aldern, open this door. And the Revenant lady was like, Aldern, open this door. And he was like, no, I don't want to. And so finally Holly was like, fuck you, a knock. And so it opened and it was really loud, and then we all burst into the door, and we were scrambling in and kind of bustling around, and then we started fighting him, and then he paralyzed Holly, and then we murdered him while he was laughing like a crazy person, and Holly got to listen to his inner thoughts, which was laughing like a crazy person because he was crazy. And afterwards, we looked around at the stuff in the room, and apparently he had been using a bunch of he'd been using a bunch of guts and gross bits to try and turn a picture of his previous waifu into Holly, and that was no bueno. And then there were a bunch of shall we say explicit pictures on the table of Holly and Mars, and it was unpleasant. And there was also a smashed failed phylactery thing in front of a moss thing on the wall. I'm pretty sure that's something that's very important that needs to be taken care of. And yeah. I'm pretty sure Mars and JB are currently going down into the pool to see if there's anything in there that's important. But as of right now, we need to just stream of consciousness. But yeah, we're going down to the pool to see if there's anything gross. But as of right now, we need to figure out what the fuck we're doing with this house.
Fair enough.
I say we flip it.
I grant you inspiration as I flip
Fl-
Squee the
Flip
bird.
it? Flip it as in, like,
It's
redecorated and all that?
Uh-huh. And then sell it for
let's
more money.
do it.
Look,
This-
guys, we
this-
have financial issues, okay?
I'm sure with all of the cash that you have right now, you could more than afford to flip this house.
It's gonna be beautiful.
You could
I
turn
have
D&D
inspiration.
into house hunters. Just hear me out.
Who does not have inspiration right now?
I don't have inspiration.
Holly, have an inspiration.
Thank you.
So yeah.
There you go. Awesome. I just this is Squee right
Oh boy.
now.
Just quick note, as you can see from the overlay, we're down a 20. He will be back eventually. But until then, he's going to be taking a small hiatus.
Yes. As life is a bitch. So unfortunately, we will be down our barbarian friend.
Mhm.
But aside from that, who'd like to kick some stuff off? What are we doing? What are we doing, folks?
You know, what are we
it-
doing?
Emmy is wrapped around Mars's shoulders. No, Emmy is bare. isn't
Yeah, I
it?
was gonna say you're.
You know what?
Touching Mars then.
You know
Emmy
what? I am
starts
committing to
trying
this.
to
No.
trying to get on Mars. Oh, sorry.
Like it's such a like ingrained habit from the shared body that like they don't
Claire,
even
like
think
does a
about
little hop, hands on shoulders, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, Emmy starts putting a paw on, and Mars is just like, no.
it. No.
No.
Never mind. Bear would sit down and start. Oh yeah, Bear's trying to clean their claws.
Ria's helping them floss their claws. Oh boy. Well, if nothing else, then you two want to go check out that pool?
Yeah. Hang on, just doing an announcemento.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I should probably tweet and stuff. I'll do that. Whoops.
How dare you? What do I pay you for? Oh, I see. I see. You guys had to have the YouTube peeps remind you. Oh my goodness.
Oops.
Failures.
Roll 20, what are you doing?
Please be nice to me.
Well, the announcement is made. Going for a swim?
Nope.
Yeah, which direction is it? It's down this way.
Back out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the slippy slidey. Oh, good.
Hang on. Roll 20 blipped on me. I'm
Mhm.
loading back in. Where are we? Where is it? There we go. Do these goblin-y ghouls and ghouly goblins look like they have literally anything on them?
No.
Okay.
Have you checked their butts for maps?
I'm a little concerned of the you know what? I'm not even gonna finish that statement. Anyways, what are we doing, folks?
Need help because I am okay at swim, but I am bad at slippy slidey. Can Dad, can you hold the rope so that JB can go down here without worrying about trying to get back out?
Sure, kid.
Thank you. Don't worry, I'm the lightest and smallest of your children besides Emmy.
Okay.
And she's not the lightest or
Well,
smallest
yeah,
right now.
I was gonna say at the moment you're correct, definitely.
So if they have a rope to hang on to, JB will slide down into the water.
Alright.
Is it really fucking cold? Is it swampy? Am I going to regret going in here?
It doesn't feel exceptionally cold or warm.
Mm.
It is, however, really just sloshing around.
Just
Dex check?
constantly moving, or?
Ye-
Okay, I will proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Are you coming down with me, Mars? I know you love swimming. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time.
She's kind of like perched on this tiny little like rock island in the middle of it, just like looking down. She's crouched like next to the edge, tail wrapped around her legs. She just like looks at it and then looks at JB.
How deep is it that I can see from here?
How deep is it? Let's see. Well, dark vision is what, 60 feet, correct?
Yeah.
So, you can see 60 feet.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. JB takes a deep breath and dives.
JB, be careful.
And they never returned. Alright. You dive and you swim for a while. In total, This pool seems to be about 100 feet deep.
So my
At
ears
its-
pop halfway down.
Mhm.
Ugh.
At its bed, it opens into what looks like a large cavern that has a nice little tunnel that leads off.
They will come back up to let people know that it might be a second while they take a look at this.
Oh, okay, you're maybe someone should go down there with you.
They look back down. I assume that like this particular pool, it's just a straight drop, so you can't. There's a point at which you can just no longer see the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They look down into the water below them. It's very, very deep.
That doesn't change my statement. Someone make. Guys, you're a strong swimmer, right?
Kinda. Why?
Wasn't it
Jake-
Gaius that got pushed out of the tunnel at this
Uh-huh.
time?
Yeah, and it was also him who drowned himself because he was in armor. Crossing a
JB
river.
will look. JB will look up at Gaius.
Oh,
Look back at
no!
Mars.
Wait, Emmy, you can be. She like makes the like jaws motion. You can be the shark. You can be a shark and help. Look down there.
You get an image or a message in your mind. No, I can't. But shark can be shark.
Oh, well, yes, that is correct.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that shark, unless bear, unless you want to help, and you can
Oh,
swim down that far?
I don't swim.
Okay.
Bear will
What kind
step
of bear
behind
is it?
Gaius. Brown bear.
Do brown bears not swim?
Oh, this one doesn't.
What?
She just got her claws clean, Mars.
Gaius, as they step past you here, excuse me.
Yeah, he's gonna try and make room while still holding on to the rope.
Oh yeah, just hang on to it because that is not long enough to reach down with them, so it's just kind of dangling in the water.
Ah.
Oh well, hang on. We can tie them. We can tie a couple of links together. I also have a 50-foot hemp rope.
I assume that the water current is not strong enough that I'm worried about being like swept away. It's just I don't want to climb back out because this is very slippery. And somebody failed their athletics check last time.
Yeah. Yeah, the movement in the water is enough to be uncomfortable, but not enough that you really need to worry about being pulled out of the tunnel like Gaius was.
How far down is it to the pond?
To the water right here?
Yes.
You guys are about halfway, so another I think it's 25 feet.
Be
All right.
immediately moves to the side.
Bear would look over the edge. Probably because you wouldn't be able to hear it in his head, just him going, no. And Bear just leaps off.
No.
Drops wild shape. Emmy hits water.
Oh no.
And then Emmy wild shapes into shark.
Shark a
Amazing.
large creature?
A reef shark is
Reef shark should be medium.
Are they medium?
medium. Yeah, reef sharks are only half challenge rating though, so
Oh,
they're
okay.
medium. They're not the strongest boys.
I don't believe I have a thing for reef shark.
No, I had to pull up the sheet just with the compendium. I need to make one.
Hmm.
I have crocodile, but I don't know if crocodile can go down that far.
Okay.
You don't know if they can go down that far.
Well, I don't know how far crocodiles can go.
We can look it up.
That's true.
100 feet is for a diving animal, not that big a deal.
Right.
Unlike us squishy humans.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look it up.
Crocodiles
Max
don't generally dive, though.
Mhm.
Max depth for a crocodile.
They like to stay up on the surface.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm actually having trouble finding it for
It's-
exactly that
that's-
reason.
Yeah, because they don't dive.
Uh-huh. They're ambush predators.
Mm-hmm.
So shark. Shark it is. Sharks do dive.
I sure fucking hope so.
Hmm.
From what I'm seeing, there are a couple of different photographs of saltwater crocodiles at least 27 meters down, which is about 80 feet. So they can probably go further than that.
Probably, yeah. But if that's the deepest we've seen them, they are very shallow creatures, which makes sense. They're crocodiles.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, like,
That's also a saltwater one.
But sharks, on the other hand, have no such constraints.
So, yes, you turn into shark.
Mm-hmm.
You are free to swim around.
JB going to have to listen to that the whole way down.
Yes.
Only when they talk to you.
He's gonna have.
Okay.
It's gonna have to express it to somebody, and you're the closest one around. Sorry.
To express themselves, man. Okay,
So,
down we go.
You dive.
Down we go.
You go down the 100 feet into the cavern.
I just remembered. Yeah, so Mars actually has dancing lights, so she'll string the lights down as far as she can to try and keep an eye on them.
What is the range for that?
Create 4 torch size lights. Okay. You can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range. Light must be within 20 feet of another light by
So
created by
within
the spell.
range, so within 120 feet, you can keep track of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, you can more or less see shadows as they go further down to the bottom. Once you guys reach the cavern, you see the tunnel that leads probably about south.
Down
Don't all
the
talk at
tunnel.
once. Down the tunnel.
Um,
Down the tunnel.
how is JB? Like, are they holding their breath? What's going on with JB?
They have a bag of holding, so they're like they have it scrunched up, and every once in a while you see them put their mouth up to it and suck out a breath.
But there's no air in a bag of holding. Well, no, that's not true.
Yeah,
There's 10
they
minutes
can
of
hold
air.
10 minutes
yeah,
of air.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
But they are an extremely strong swimmer.
Gotcha. Then yeah, down the tunnel.
You all swim down the tunnel, and you swim, and you swim, and eventually it divides into several other tunnels.
Oh, uh-oh.
In your mind, you would hear, hey, go down, go down.
Blue, the player needs you to, like, what? Translate, please.
Go down the hall.
all. No, go down all? Question mark.
JB points at one and then the other in like a clockwise motion. So we'll start from the left and we'll go to the right and we'll just see where they go.
All right. So we'll start with the left.
You swim down the leftmost tunnel. And you're swimming for quite a while. It seems like you go almost about a half a mile. And
God.
eventually, as you swim, you start steeping upwards. And eventually surface in what looks like a river.
JB floats to the surface, takes their bag of holding, brings it out, and then like opens it and like shakes it like they got a refill.
Okay. What you gonna do?
I assume we're going back down. I mean, are we like within view of the mansion still? Where are we? Where did it spit us out?
Do we
Yeah.
recognize this place?
Double
Well,
check.
these guys.
Let me find the distance to the manor again. Yeah, you're only about maybe like a mile and a half away from the house. You can't
Wow,
quite
okay.
see it where you are right now.
Emmy would just circle Black Cat John Brown like the dorsal fin above the water.
Are they singing the Jaws theme in their head?
I've considered this.
So they take a look around. They will try and make a note of the area so that they know which part of the river they just popped out from. And then they will head back into the water.
All right. You swim back through the half a mile of water. Get back to the fork in the road. And go through the next tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one takes you about a mile down the way.
Oh, geez.
And you surface in what looks like part of the marsh.
Okay. I assume we're way farther away from the house this time?
Mm-hmm. About a half mile further.
Okay. Okay, wash, rinse, repeat. Let's do it again.
All right. Going back, head down the third tunnel. Ba-ba-ba-ba. This one again, actually, this one leads a little further out. I say a little. You swim for about 2 miles this time. And you note that this one... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna hate to say it, but we're
Yeah.
like, what's the constitution of Black Cat? Because a world-class athlete has trouble swimming 5 miles.
Mhm.
I mean, if we don't make it, we don't make it, and we can just come back.
What if Black Cat like held onto my fin and I swam?
Yeah, I had assumed we were moving at your swim speed.
Yeah,
You're
like
a shark.
I think that would be much better if that's allowed. Save Black Cat
That's
some...
what I had assumed. Sorry.
Gotcha. No, I hadn't. But like, save you some sore muscles.
Yes, I had assumed we were going by your swim speed.
Is this acceptable, DM? She can just hold on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because
Okay,
that
you just hold
makes
on, yeah.
this much faster.
I agree.
You do not want to watch me doggy paddle for like a mile and a half.
I concur.
So, you...
Does that make this doable?
Yeah.
Okay.
You swim out 2 miles, and when you surface... Let me see, where is it? You are, again, coming out of marshlands, but about 20 yards off, you can see what looks like more just plains and flatland and eventually farmland.
Are we close to the village?
You're possibly close to the farming area that's a little further out.
Okay. JP will pop out of the water to investigate and just make sure that like they know where they are. That this
And
is
when-
in fact where they think they are.
When you say farming village, do you mean where we ran into all those zombie scarecrows?
Yeah,
Okay.
Gotcha.
that is a part of Corin technically, but like most farming areas, they are further away from the main town itself. All spread out for their farmland. Yeah, so you get out, JB. You wander around a bit and check it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify that that was in fact where we were.
You don't quite see the spot that you guys had fought through all of that. It's probably somewhere further down the way. But you're definitely in farmland. And you know that there's no way you're that far from Corin right now.
Okay. JB will come back and report their findings to Shark, who I'm sure is just cares oh so much about where we are at the moment.
You see, like, Shark will raise their head up enough to actually have an eye looking around. But if I remember correctly, Shark eyesight's not the best.
No, it's really not.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay.
And then they will get back in the water, and we'll probably head back, I guess. This is the last tunnel, yes?
There is one more.
Oh, there is. Okay.
So, heading back, go down the last tunnel. That leads you a good 2 miles and then splits into two. But you're able to see relatively easy that about 30 feet into one of the sides, it is completely collapsed. Your only real option is to go right. And as you do, you go about another mile down. Lots and lots of waterways. And surface. And as you do, you look around. You're like 50 feet downriver in the marshlands from where that sawmill was.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, now we know where the zombies were coming from. Okay. JB will make a note of which tunnel goes where and approximately how long it took them to get there.
Mm-hmm.
If they can tell time underwater, I assume. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Okay, back we go.
Sure.
And no source of this like weird breathing that's going on.
That's just the hold on. It's just the sound of the water that's surging and sloshing around in the pool that makes that breathing sound as it echoes through the cave.
Okay. I thought it was like the movement of the water or something. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, back we go.
Back we go.
All right. After quite some time, JB and Emmy finally reemerge.
This whole time, Mars has just been like perched on that stone, like peering. Her tail is just wrapped around the rock as she's leaning forward, trying to get a better look.
I assume that had to take probably like an hour longer.
At least.
Yeah.
That mean we have a short rest?
I mean, by all means.
All right, cool. I'm gonna heal up.
Nice.
Because, I mean, it takes, like, to walk 2 hours. Or to walk 6 miles takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, swimming more than 6 miles, they were gone for a few hours.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm happy with that.
Y'all are just chilling out in a cave for hours on it.
And it's not like
This cave probably doesn't smell great either.
yep.
It doesn't.
And it's not like guys can read. JB has his books, so he's just has to sit there.
For some reason,
God,
I
no.
just thought you meant that as like an end all. Guys can't read, and I was so confused.
No, not again.
If after like a half an hour, Mars would probably like, oh geez. Yeah, after a while she would probably end up like going back into the other room and she technically has like an alchemist kit and stuff like
Hmm.
we, whatever this thing is, like it's really bugging the shit out of her. Like she wants to figure out what exactly it is and how to get rid of it, the thing on the wall. So I don't know if like she would
In
be
here?
able to scrape off some samples.
Yeah. Are you talking in here or in here?
In the thing attached to the wall. So
In
Oh,
In
there.
this one. The person
fucking
like
mold.
fungus.
The mold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, by all means.
You know what? We're gonna be here for a while. Do you want some help?
You have to take your short rest.
Okay.
I mean, if he can help,
I
No,
mean,
I don't know.
it's fine.
you only
how
need an
much you can.
hour to short rest.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh
are
well,
here for
yeah.
a
If
few
it's gonna
hours.
be more than okay, yeah. So then, yes, she would love some assistance.
No, no,
She
no. Holly can
technically
help you.
has.
It's not...
No, guys.
I'll
Should
just dangle a rope.
I do alchemist supplies? Or just roll like an intelligent? Like what should I roll for this? Arcana, nature.
I would say purely because of your backstory and the training that you've had, I would say would probably be Arcana for you.
Cool.
I cannot help.
Well, fine.
I wish I could, but I cannot.
You
Unfortunately,
cannot? No.
I cannot.
Okay.
20.
What do you need to be able to help?
Proficiency.
Okay.
Alright. So, as you are over here studying this weird mold and fungi, you take some time and scrape off some samples, go over them, look them over, test them with a few different bits and pieces of things that you have. And let me find this information for you. Yeah, as you test it and you go over it, you note that it is not at all anything natural. This is something that was created. And as you think it over, with the broken puzzle box that you know is a Lich's phylactery on the ground in front of this stain of whatever, this was probably an accident. And because of some dark stuff that you're aware of in magic and all of that, all of those fun things, it's likely that some sort of incident happened during the, let's say, ritual, and some necrotic energy must have lashed back at whoever this person was and created this contagion and fungoid corruption that now grows on the wall here.
Okay.
And actually, real quick, make me a con save, please.
Oh, good. Hey, Rhea, did you want to look at this? Oh, fuck. Constitution. Whew.
Okay,
24.
awesome. So, as you scrape off your samples, your fingers tingle a little bit, but the feeling goes away.
Maybe I should be wearing gloves.
I can use my mage hand to help. If you need more samples.
She should be good with what she has. Hopefully she's good with what she has.
Additionally, oh, I really want to pull you to secrets, but I'm not the one that's streaming, so it won't be on stream.
I guess I can go and be silent.
No, it's fine. Mars, with all of the information that you've gathered and what you've gathered from this, roll me just another quick Arcana check.
Normal Arcana?
Yee.
21.
Yeah. You're fairly sure that with all of the necromantic shit that's happening down here, with whatever unnatural contagion this is, with all the shit that's happening upstairs, the two are probably connected.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Whether or not you're the source, you're definitely not helping. So once she's finished, she will very carefully bottle up the samples and um head back out to everyone else. So um I'm not sure what the exact source is, but the she gestures at the other room. The mold man on the wall, that like we had thought, that is most likely a mishap in the attempt of creating a lich. And Mr. Mold Man, give me man me a mold. Make him so squishy and soft to behold. Anyways. Whatever is happening to the rest of the house, this is likely, if not the cause, then certainly not helping, and we should probably figure out how to get rid of it. Well, I can figure out a way to get rid of it. Looks over at it worriedly. And anyone going in that room, maybe keep some distance from it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that mold doesn't do well with fire. Do you want me to just hit it with fire?
Let's maybe not do that quite yet, because I don't know what exactly the properties are, and if you just go setting it on fire, then that could send toxins out into the air, and this is a very enclosed space, and it's maybe not a good idea.
Toxins, I see.
I definitely don't think we want to breathe in the full mold spores and things.
We'll figure it out as we go. For right now, we can. I'll keep
Alright, I'll just
looking into it until the others get back, and
I'll just go back to dangling my rope. It's fine.
where you dangle your rope is between you and God.
It's true.
It's actually between him and the water.
It's true.
Anyway.
Say God is everywhere.
Anyway. Time passes. You guys get your rest. Mars does some experimentation, and your companions thus return.
JB, who is at this point very tired and very wet, like surfaces and just kind of floats there for a minute.
Oh, baby.
Dorsal fin starts circling.
Just very quietly in the back of
This is
JB's
just
head.
no. This is just shark holding pattern.
That's fair.
But eventually they will get their breath back and look, not all of us can be graceful when we exit the water, okay? Some of us are just gonna have our fur sticking up, and that's just how it's gonna be. But they very gently tug on the rope, and Gaius, from far below you, you hear, help, please.
All right. Hold on tight. He's just gonna just start wrenching it up as fast as he can.
Be gentle with the cat. She just had a bath.
All right.
Athletics check.
Yes, please.
Oh my god. Well,
Dad, I trust you.
he cramps.
Huh.
he does one yank and pop, and it's like, ah!
It wasn't a one. Come on.
Well, it's
It-
still low enough. It was a two.
though.
Yeah.
It pops. It just doesn't break.
Yeah. It's just, give me a moment. Oh.
Ria will
Oh,
walk
you get them about 3/4 of the way out of the water, and then spoosh, they're back in the water.
Right?
No, no.
Welcome to the dunk tank, motherfucker. You wanna roll me again with advantage?
Sure. Let's do this. 16.
16. You got
That's
another
Rhea. That's Rhea.
That is Rhea.
Again, same part. Again, his shoulder pops. Except Rhea catches it.
Rhea catches it, just pulls the rest of the way up.
Hang on. I need to. I
There's
need
eventually a very damp kitty on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Gaius, are you okay?
No. I think I hurt my shoulder. You okay, JB?
They sneeze, and there's like a spray of water as they are starting to shiver. I'm okay.
All right.
What? Oh, JB. Oh, you're back. Oh, good. Okay. And she like pulls out her like bathrobe and just like wraps it around them
Couldn't
and does
you-
the like.
Couldn't you just, before you do that, just, makes the motions of the hand signs and water off?
Oh, right. We'll stop. Put bathrobe away. And shape water carefully off of JB. The hair is still sticking up, but it's not sopping.
It's just dry, sticking up hair.
Mm-hmm. And now you can give the
It looks
bathrobe.
like they just popped out of like the dryer, so they're all like puffy.
Oh,
Absolutely. Down below, there's just a continuous stream of water plopping onto Shark's head.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everyone, I think they care the least.
The absolute least, yeah.
I just think it's funny.
So, how was it? Were you all right? Was there anything else down there, or I'll let you talk.
They peer back down into the water. Just tunnels. A lot of them. They led back out into the marshes. A couple of them led out right by that farm that we looked at, and the sawmill.
I see. So then this was how they were navigating through the area. Makes sense. All right. But that's no longer an issue. So
Do you-
everything.
Sorry, Mars, in that letter from Senesha, they mentioned the delivery you harvested from the caverns. Do you think the dead people were the deliveries? Or the harvest, I mean?
Well, I'm. Mm, I'm not exactly sure. That wouldn't really make much sense, I don't think. At least, well, she kind of like starts to tap her chin and then like looks at her hands and like starts washing it off in the water, like shapes water up to her hands and starts rubbing them. Well, because the harvest seems to imply that whatever was coming from him was coming specifically from the tavern or the caverns, and these people were brought down here to become ghouls rather than necessarily, unless it was referring to the transformation that was taking place in the caverns, but that could have taken place anywhere. So she just like she slowly starts devolving into like quiet muttering to herself, just like, well, maybe it could have been, but that doesn't really make any sense. Maybe he was talking about the mold, but that might have been some part of the ritual of transformation, or do you feel when you can't say anything? Oh. So what you're saying is I'm a fool.
I mean, I guess they could be harvesting like marsh weed or something. Marsh weed?
Ah, this was a drug operation, I see.
This was all just a front for a drug.
Yeah,
The
that sounds
murder
about right.
was a front. uh,
I mean,
It's all coming together, guys.
look, if it were a drug operation, you know, that you would get a lot of money. That way you can pay to have somebody help you become
Renovate the
undead.
house?
I assume, like, becoming undead was.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
because well, no, I guess it could have been, but no. Hey, wait, hang on. This is put away the red strings. Oh God. Holly. I mean, oof. Either is possible. Actually, she's going to real quick examine the ghouls to see if they have the symbol carved into their chest, like the corpses did.
you wanna roll me an investigation?
So with advantage.
Yeah. 25.
Okay. You look over the bodies. As far as you can tell, they don't.
So there's none of the normal markings like on the one dude who was murdered.
Mm-mm.
All right. So this was different. This wasn't part of the list. Hmm. Hmm. Hang on. I need to pull that note up again. Delivery you harvested far exceeds what I had hoped for. Consider
I'm
your
gonna go
debt.
ahead and reshare the note in case you want to let the stream peeps see it. Because I think you guys got it in like the last few seconds of the stream last time.
Yeah.
Holly's been reading it all week. I mean, all short rest.
I suppose someone could do a read out loud. Did we not read it out loud last week?
Pretty sure we
You
did.
have served us quite well. The delivery you harvested from the caravans exceeds what I had hoped for. You may consider your debt to the brothers paid in full. Yet I still have need of you, and when you awaken from your death, you should find your mind clear and able to understand this task more than in the state you lie in as I write this. You shall remember the workings of the Sheardrun ritual, I trust. You seemed quite lucid at the time, but if you find after your rebirth that you have forgotten, return to your townhouse in Hida. My agent shall contact you there soon. No need for you to bother the brothers further. I will provide the list of proper victims for the Shieldon ritual in 2 days' time. Commit the list to memory, and then destroy it before you begin your work. The ones I have selected must be marked for before they die. Otherwise, they do my master no good, and the greed in their souls will go to waste. If others get in your way, though, you may do with them as you please. Eat them, savage them, or turn them into pawns. It matters not to me. Was that Zanisha? Zanisha.
Venetia.
Zanisha, Mistress of the Seven.
Does that ritual sound at all? Would it be like a history or an arcana to know what the fuck that is?
Please tell me Zanisha's Canadian. That would make this so much better.
To see if you like recognize what they're talking about.
Yeah, or if she knows anything about like a ritual like
That would
that.
be history.
Okay.
Advantage.
18.
You have no idea what the fuck the Sahadrian ritual is.
Cool.
You get that maybe it involves the Sahadrian star that was on their bodies, but other than that, who fucking knows what it does?
Could I try a history? Just a raw history?
By all means.
Alright, cool. Blam! No. No idea. No fucking clue.
Emmy doesn't even know her own history. I'm not going to have her roll this.
That's fair.
Speaking of Emmy, is she content just swimming around?
Huh? Until needed.
She seems to be having a great time.
I can't think of any possible reason why Holly would know any of this, so.
Alright. Hey, JB,
Yes.
here's your rope. Your rope?
Should I taking so long?
What?
What was that, Blue?
They said thank you, and I apologize for taking so long.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I was moderately useful. Perhaps. Maybe a little bit useful. Maybe less than useful.
We should maybe take
I'll
you to
just
that
fucking...
pharmacist, or not the pharmacist, the doctor in town to see if there's something going on with your shoulder.
Maybe.
Sensing something called a rotator cuff.
Yeah, maybe. He did swing his sword many times last battle.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we want to do with this mold guy? Or do we want to not bother and just head up?
No, I think we need to get rid of it.
Okay.
Is this something that I can also take a look at?
The mold?
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
By all
I
means.
think Alora already rolled crazy high on it or something.
I mean, she rolled like 20
Yeah,
and
it's
21. She'll share all of the information that she's gathered from like the alchemist kit and all of that.
I mean, you're welcome to look it over though if you want.
Mhm.
They will
See if
hear
there's
your
anything that
warning
she
to maybe
thinks.
not get too close to it.
Yes, 110%.
What is that? Arcana, nature?
Arcana.
With advantage because notes.
Sure. Okay.
23.
Yeah. Again, looking over it, you know that this is absolutely caused by something necrotic. It is not in any way, shape, or form anything that should be natural. You also have the feeling that it is connected somehow to the haunts. Let me see where that.
Is this the kind of thing where I would feel that like radiant damage would hurt it?
This is the kind of. Oh, I just apparently knocked myself out of roll 20. Okay.
Oh, why would you do that?
I don't know.
You are your own worst enemy.
Apparently, a certain key combination just absolutely closes out of the tab. That's good to know. Anyway,
Oh, sorry.
Holly, what the fuck, man?
I was tinkering around.
Oh, Ross, get out of here! This isn't your game!
Wrong day!
Just trying to, mark the deck, stack the deck.
Yeah. You don't think it's necessarily anything that would have any more of an effect from radiant energy than you yourself would? Motherfucker does seem like it would burn, though.
And that's a situation where we would probably want to set that shit on fire and get the fuck out of here.
Set that shit on fire at a distance. Maybe.
Or like a really long fuse.
That we're not setting dynamite,
Ross?
Chris.
Wrong campaign.
I'm just saying, it'll take longer to get there.
Look, I made a hole. What? It took like 10, 11 seconds.
I fucking love that movie.
Oh, God. Okay. Regardless, well, do we want to risk going through the house one more time just to make sure there isn't anything that we've missed? Regardless.
Everybody turns to look at Mars like,
I'm just asking.
Well, I would rather not swim, so I kind of want to go through the house just one last time. But that's to leave. Personally. DM,
Player.
what are these?
Those?
Like a broken table and a broken chair or something?
Those are tables.
Tables
Tables.
and a chair?
A chair.
Okay.
You said that they were pretty damp, right?
Yeah, boy.
Damn. That sucks.
I know what you were thinking.
Just gotta ruin my fun, don't you?
I'm sorry.
Look, man, just set something on fire, you coward.
I mean, I have a bottle of liquor.
I
That'll...
would set something on fire, but these guys don't want me to, so
Well, maybe if we're like far away when you do it.
Look, just let them start talking and get distracted while you're in there. And then
Okay.
suddenly there's smoke trailing out of the room.
Mm.
Yeah, time to go, time to go, time to go.
Do we have anything that could be used as kindling? Like anything?
I
Could be
mean, you've
used
got
as
plenty
what?
of stuff that
Cat
could be
fur.
used as kindling, but like,
I have a bunch of quarter pound of dried herbs.
What a pounder with cheese.
What kind of herbs,
That's
Holly?
exactly my first thought.
So herbs that smell good, like lavender and things like that, that you
it's
use
not
to
the good shit.
make your
Well,
luggage
I mean,
smell nice.
it is the good shit. It's just not the drug good shit.
Yeah.
This is the
Holly's
dollar store.
young.
How good could it be?
I also have. I mean, alcohol is, like I said, a great accelerant. I know
Oh,
I had
yes.
some oil somewhere.
Here's a dumb thing. We have an ever-burning torch.
We have. Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Do those produce heat? Most do not.
Ah.
Most ever-burning flames do not produce heat. But this could be special. I don't know.
It could be a recall item.
If you make an attack with the flame active, it deals 1 fire damage.
Then yeah, it produces 1 fire damage.
See,
Gonna
listen.
take weeks to burn this place down.
Well, we're not trying to burn this place down. What I'm thinking is we throw the torch, and that'll give us enough time while it slowly ticks 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 to fucking get out of here.
Unfortunately, physics won't quite work that way. Like, you can't set a wall on fire with a lighter, no matter how long you hold it.
I'm
there.
not
It'll
talking
just-
about the wall. I'm talking about the mold guy.
We'll soak it in
The
alcohol.
mold might do it. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I'm following.
We'll soak
Yeah.
the mold in alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
have any
so-
lighter fluid, so.
Just so we're all 100% on the same page. Not flipping the house.
No.
All
We
right.
need to level it and have it purified and sanctified and
That
exercised.
sounds like flipping it to me.
Yeah.
and
Look,
then
look,
we can
I
begin
know-
construction.
I know a guy. He can put some sage above the door. We can purify this stuff without the needless destruction.
No, this is a total tear down and redo. It needs a fresh, clean slate.
Probably right.
Damn, if it's a clean slate, you might as well just go find a piece of land somewhere.
But this land has great access to the marsh.
And this land is my land. This land is your
What you want.
land. From
Such a highly
California.
desirable, such a
Right.
highly desirable marshfront property right there.
You could like train gators to like hunt for you. I don't know.
I feel like this is a personal attack on Kadia.
You leave Jeffrey out of this.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Is this your alleyway gator?
This is my gator.
This is your attack
He
gator.
chills out in the pond out back.
I was making that up, but I guess I wasn't.
Alright, I have a legitimate question. Do you actually think that I have an alligator?
I want to
I'm not
believe.
sure. I saw there was a movie with like Betty White who did that, so I believe you could.
Kadia,
You have the same power as Betty White, Kadia. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Kadia, it's like Santa Claus. It's probably not true, but I really, really hope it is.
To be fair, I did used to live down in South Georgia, like South Georgia, and there was a giant pond, and there were gators there, so we couldn't go around anywhere if you weren't in a car during mating season.
Yeah, the only issue is that I'm talking about a small fish pond that my dad has in the backyard. However, there are canals around my house. So.
There could be baby gators.
Yeah.
Oh, there are absolutely gators everywhere. I am not that far from Alligator Alley.
Jesus. All right. Anyways,
So,
the main important thing we need to know before we go set anything on fire by any means, like stares pointedly at Gaius and Holly,
Just,
is whether or not that is going to resolve the issue. Okay?
I mean, we could just keep everything here and just leave and just tell the Orium.
So
They
who
love
would-
this kind of stuff.
Oh, we could also just talk to the Orium now.
Can we?
I
can
can. No, never mind. I don't have any spell slots. Never mind. In the morning, I can. I could send them a message in the morning.
Sure.
the
All right.
restrictions on sending real quick.
What'd
wow,
you say,
I
Claudia?
love that the page just absolutely isn't loading. I said, let me look at the restrictions for sending.
I think if they're on another plane, there's a percentage chance that it won't reach them, but I don't know what the percentage is.
5%.
5% chance.
Alright. Very cool.
All right, you guys want to head back to town? Let's head back to town. Doop doop doop.
Mars doesn't want to head back yet.
What
All right.
do you want to do, Mars?
Later, kid.
Bye, Uncle.
Bye.
What do you want to do, Mars?
I know that you guys want to leave as quickly as possible because this place is dangerous and all of that, but it doesn't feel right leaving yet. I just she kind of shuffles. I just want I just want to help.
Answers.
Okay. How can we help this situation?
By fixing it.
How do we fix this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
So, the mold or situation, or the Aldern situation?
Aldern is gone. He's dead. It's not a situation anymore. We need to help the ghosts and get rid of whatever that is. And she gestures in the room.
Yes. Okay. Helping ghosts. Yep. How do we end haunts?
Well, oh god, that's a religion check, isn't it?
I think we've actually rolled
You've
on this
already learned
before.
that.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
Haunts each have their own way of being dispelled. You have to figure out what it is.
Okay.
so it would require knowledge of exactly what is binding them to this place, and if this mold man is the kingpin to that situation, then figuring out how to resolve it and as quickly as possible is the best option. And leaving it to fester, who knows what else could happen, who else could wander into this place and be attacked.
So, how do you propose we proceed? Do you think there's more information here? Stairs?
Well, so would information on how, like, the phylactery and the lich spell went wrong help with, like, getting rid of this thing?
Mm.
Yeah, fuck. Should I roll for it?
You're welcome.
I don't know if I had help on that, but sure.
No,
I'll
I
take
can
it.
assist you with Arcana stuff.
If knowing what caused it to go wrong.
Like, if she can figure out what exactly he was doing and, like, how it went wrong, would that help in the removal of Mold Man? We're trying to prevent Resident Evil 7
Are
right
you trying
now.
to reverse engineer this?
Not like reverse engineer, but like figuring out how to counteract this.
Huh. Where is the information on this stuff? It's possible, but you don't think it's likely that it really matters what happened. Just getting rid of it.
But no, would it help her know exactly the safest way to get rid of it? Essentially, 'cause,
Unlikely.
like okay, because like. I'm probably overcomplicating this a bunch. If are we really set on lighting this thing on fire? Because we don't know what kind of toxins this could put into the swamp. It could cause like issues with wildlife or pollute the area with things other than whatever. It's already been polluted with undead.
Who would have those answers? Like, what kind of professional?
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. No. I don't know. Paige doesn't really have much expertise in way of undead or ghosts. She's already said that much, and she doesn't really have that many books on the topic that she was really able to give us. And so, anyone who Rhea, do you know anyone who would?
That would have information specifically on undead?
Or mold?
But
Moldy undead.
It seems like a very specific field of research. I'm not sure. We do have two possibilities, I suppose. I mean, undead are typically evil, and celestials are typically against that. We could go and see if the Orium has anything. We also know that Paige's friend has some sort of plethora of information. Who knows of what variety?
Both of those options would require us leaving unfinished.
Even if I did know someone, we would have to leave anyways.
just slumps and her face just like crumples into like puffy cheeks and furrowed brow.
Okay, so you don't want to leave, but we don't really have the tools to know what's gonna happen if we don't leave. So we're gonna have to make a decision.
We are.
Yeah.
I know that's like your kryptonite, Alora.
Where's glass when you need that penny?
I mean, we can come back tomorrow.
I have a big ass coin. Do we want to flip the coin?
Ooh, have a coin? You guys?
No, me burn. Me.
Okay.
Important.
But
gonna
also
say.
him, Gaius. He's got like
I know,
100
I'm
something
fucking with
gold
it.
at least.
Like,
Almost 300.
I'm
so
fucking
many
with it.
things.
I know.
So
Huh?
many things that we could say, but Emmy's not here right now. Shark is just swimming around.
Mm-hmm. It really boils down to we want to figure out what to do. We don't have the information. We have a hypothesis, but we don't know if it would be a good idea. We need to make a decision. Do we want to stay or do we go? If we stay and try and figure anything out, we've already exhausted pretty much all our means of trying to figure it out. So we're just going to spin our wheels for a while.
Correct. And also, on top of that, we don't know any clear and present danger to leaving it as is for now, meaning that we
Correct.
can always make this decision later. Like, as far as we are aware, we could be wrong, but as far as we are aware, leaving this till tomorrow is not going to get anyone killed.
So I have a coin.
We can come back tomorrow, Mars. Mars. Let's just go back tonight. And we'll come back tomorrow.
As the shark barks in the background.
Shh,
Saw a
Portly.
squirrel. Leave him alone. Alligator outside. I heard you talking shit.
There, Portly is eager to go back to the town and sleep as well.
Portly's
tired.
down here.
Town.
I don't know. He's outside.
He
Maybe.
didn't come with us. He's at the town.
He's really barking loud. It's like a magical bark. We left last time and we came back and everything was the same. So let's take a minute, take a bath, get some rest, and try to attack this again in the morning. Please.
Oh. She takes a long breath and eventually nods. All right. Sorry.
Holly whispers, "Thank you, Trala."
She just nods. If we're going to go, then we should do it soon. Then it's got to be getting fucking dark as shit outside, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what fucking time you guys came here.
We had breakfast, then we went to Paige's cart. 20 started lighting fires. Then after that we got a couple of
Right.
things, we headed straight out here. So I want to say we arrived here at 10,
At 10?
something like that. 10 or
3
11.
hours to get out here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite a hike out here.
yeah. And then we just spent like, let's
It's-
say like
it's-
half an hour to get down here, X hours, like 3 or 4, just to wait around for JB and all of that. It's gonna be pretty evening-ish.
Yeah, it's probably let me make sure this is the right time. It's probably getting close to like sunset. So you guys have been here a while, plus the trek that you had to go through to get through the fucking marsh before you got to that 3-mile stretch.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to take 3 miles or 3 hours to get back.
We can move a ways from here and just camp.
I say you just pick a bedroom.
Jesus Christ, stay here? Fuck no.
Yeah, you could not
Fuck
pay
that.
us enough.
I would rather incur the wrath of these fucking things and send this damn thing down to the depths.
Even for a wish spell?
I don't give a shit.
So, what are we doing, guys?
Actually, maybe for a wish spell.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
add a character. I see no reason to stay at the moment. We can always come back later, and we don't have enough information to do anything if we did stay here.
Mm-hmm.
In character.
For your words of wisdom, Shark.
So we're leaving, right? That's
Yes.
I would hope so.
I can't even figure out which character's mine. This way, right?
Other way.
Other way. The way the guys is going.
Shark flops onto land and uses their impressive land speed of 0 to stay there until they drop form. Which I disagree with. I think with enough chutzpah, I should have a land speed of 1. And we'll jump up
Is all you need.
onto Mars's shoulders.
Let me give you back control over Emmy.
Soaking wet.
Mars will shape water. Emmy just mostly dry, and then wrap her up in like a blanket.
This is acceptable.
Emmy burrito.
Swaddle her.
JB, coming?
Yeah, I just forgot to move myself.
Okay.
Alright. So you go back up into the basement, make your way through, crawl out of the basement.
Wait, who's bringing the body?
The body.
Yeah, Aisha.
Oh, Aisha? Mm-hmm.
Are we bringing her with?
I think you guys wanted to bury her or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try to help with my strength 0. Strength bonus of 0.
Mm.
Am I gonna have to carry the corpse?
I'll help.
I'll carry the
Carry
corpse.
one of the feet.
It's fine. I'll carry it. It's cool.
I'm carrying the head.
Alright.
It's up there.
No, you hurt your shoulder. I'll take care of it.
You gonna be able to carry her?
Guys, carry that head, and I'll help Mars and I. I think between the two of us, we should be able to carry her. Maybe.
Okay.
I have a 13 strength. I'm just gonna say that.
I've no doubt that between the three of you, you have a decent carrying capacity to get her out of here.
I have an 18, so
I will hold the head. You two will help carry her out.
okay.
Was just braiding her hair as you guys walk.
Doing her
Right, so-
makeup.
Right. You've got the body. You go up through the basement to the first floor.
Oop. Where were we? Where are we? There we
There.
are.
Damn it, that stupid manicore is gonna hit me again.
Yeah. Let's
Just
go.
knew it. Does it?
Give me a second. I gotta find that room. And that haunt.
Claudia, you know you don't have to do any of this. You are choosing to do it. This is a choice.
I mean, you could just say yes.
Oh, I mean, it absolutely does. I just have to find the information for it.
Oh, got it, got it.
Ba-ba-ba. Holly, well, I guess anyone really, as you're all walking through that room, roll me a perception check. I think Holly, more specifically, because you're on edge about it.
That's a 2.
So, everyone but Mars notices the smoldering fur on the manticore as it strikes out at you, Holly.
Damn it, I knew it.
With a nat 20!
Oh,
Oh
Amazing.
boy.
I freaking hate this manticore.
So, in
I
that
hate this
case,
mansion.
Can I just chop the head off?
I'll assume that would do anything, but
Yeah, let's make sure you're not dead first.
Alright, so let me double the damage on this. Actually, let me see if this would do anything. One of these cards. Relevant in any way. That's so stupid. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that. So. Holly, as you walk in and you just see the fur start to smolder as it swipes out at you. Roll me a tech save real quick. Okay. So you manage to avoid catching on fire as you take 32 points of fire damage.
Half of
What?
that.
Yeah, I'm resistant, so. 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I imagine this happens right as you think, oh fuck, this fucking manicore's in here. I hate this goddamn thing.
Yep.
Hate it. I hate it.
Oh, just fire? Okay, that's cool then. Shit, what does
No,
it do to me and what does it do to the corpse?
It's very hot. It's not
Yeah.
cold. Cool.
This is a very concentrated attack, and it is only after Holly.
Ah, I see.
It doesn't like me.
Jesus. Yeah.
It's okay, Gabrielle. I mean, I'm Holly.
What? Okay, it took me a minute.
Exactly. Don't worry about it.
Let's keep going.
Mars.
Yep. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the wall.
That's unfortunate for you.
Thank
Here's
you.
your. Oh, you just
And-
leave her.
Wait, no.
As Mars jumps out the window.
I'll die. I'm done.
Just follow your uncle. Jeez.
Tangletooth.
Man, it sure has been hours. I'm surprised that Tangletooth's still around.
That's what she's
She.
trying to figure out.
They're a cat. They can lay there for hours on end.
She. It's everyone's pass. It was 11, 16, 18, 20, 15. So everyone, besides Mars, will note that there is pretty much a worn-in trail right about here where she's sort of paced around and is now standing off further back from the house than when you left her. Still hunched up, hair on end, back is in the air.
Tangletooth.
He's over here.
What? Oh.
He's over here.
Oh. Oh, there you are. Okay, good.
Shall we take the road?
Holds out treat. Good girl, stay.
Hmm. Okay. Stares for a moment. And slowly, gingerly steps forward and accepts the treat.
Does she look okay? Like, she's been out here for a while. I guess that would be a medicine check. Oh, Jesus.
Can
Animal anatomy here is so strange. I don't understand.
I mean, she's probably fine. I mean, right now she looks like the cats that you're familiar with.
can I try and do a medicine check just for funsies?
Absolutely.
Eh. Yeah, she seems fine.
She's probably fine. Probably will
Hang on.
be fine.
Hang on, everyone. Let the resident doctor.
He's roll
chair.
doctor.
In an emerito.
The Doctor Doolittle.
18. You definitely see some depth to the fear in her eyes. It's not unlikely that she's maybe seen or heard some shit while she's been out here. This is
You know what? I'm gonna try something. I don't have. Well, I could cast Speak with Animals, but I can speak telepathically. They just can't speak back. So, Emmy is going to say in her mind, "Are you?" Wait, what would she say actually? You look concerned. Are we safe?
Blink once for yes and twice
Yeah,
for
I'm
no.
thinking like move left if we are safe. Move right if we are in danger, please.
Your left or my left?
Listen.
What's a left? No. She jumps a bit as she hears this voice in her head out of nowhere.
Oh, right. It's me on the shoulder. We've spoken before.
That's not
On
comforting.
the shoulder of big pink meatbag thing.
Wow. I see what I am to you. I'm just a healing pad.
You see and hear nothing.
You see, you see, Tangletooth jump, and then look hesitantly up towards Emmy.
Emmy would nod.
She looks back towards the house, lets out a low growl deep in the throat, but hesitantly moves a paw to the left.
Which one was which?
Left was safe, right was danger. Emmy would nod and will then say in her mind, "Thank you. If you need to communicate further, I will." I'm trying to speak very simply, right? Because what does this cat know about spells?
Mhm.
Oh, if you need to talk more, bump her leg at any time, and Emmy will motion to Mars. So, like, if you need to talk, just bump up against her leg. That's my signal that we need to talk.
Mhm. Gotcha.
I was gonna be like, I shall cast. You don't know what magic is.
There's a slow nod. She looks from you, Emmy, down the path from towards the marsh, and then back up to you.
Emmy will look towards the marsh as well, and decide that this is going to take forever this way, and Emmy will spend one of her last level ones to cast
Oh,
speak with animals.
I won't make you spend it. It's
Okay,
you're familiar with animals and their actions. It's very obviously she wants to leave.
gotcha. Emmy will nod. We are leaving now. Come with us. You will be safe, and you will keep us safe.
Immediately looks back down the path, and without waiting for another beat, runs.
Oh, wait,
Emmy will say in your mind, let her go.
I-
She will scout ahead and come back. And then after another pause, wild animals are not the same as tame ones. Give her space.
I know. Starts quietly following after.
You all start your trek back towards Corn. Alright. you take the few hours to get back. The sun has well since set when you arrive.
Cool. Mars is gonna speed walk to Paige's wagon.
Do we want to stay with Paige or do we want to stay in the hotel?
Speed walks to the wagon. Wait, okay, important question. Is her wagon or the hotel or inn closer to the
Um,
marsh?
from where you guys are coming from, it would be the wagon, because you guys would essentially be coming out on the opposite side where the sawmill is.
Mm-hmm.
Her cart is right next to that. The inn would be a little bit further off.
Speed walking to the wagon.
Holly, I'll look to Gaius.
Oh, you guys have fun. I'll go in the inn. I just like having a bed.
Do you think it's safe to split up?
It'll be fine.
His last words.
Holly will look back at the others.
JB is down to go to the cart.
Before she goes inside, Mars will pause, take a breath, will wash off all of the gross with some of the soap and some shape water so that she is clean, semi presentable.
Mm-hmm. Guys, we'll say, listen, I know it's probably not the best idea, but, like, I don't like sleeping on the ground that often, especially if I can avoid it. That thing is cramped.
That makes sense. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Can I just say that I love that thing is cramped being thrown out there. When I come from the standpoint of her cart is much larger on the inside than it ever should be.
Mm-hmm.
And we played in Strahd where everyone was sleeping inside of one cart.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
We
maybe
were
he just
very cozy.
maybe he
I
just
just-
really doesn't want to sleep in the cart, guys.
No, I mean carts. It's absolutely with all of the shit she has in there. There wouldn't be enough space to really lie down. I
Just sticking their foot in Thea's face.
God.
Ah, memories.
Amazing.
Okay. So y'all are splitting up.
Mhm.
So who was all going to the inn? Gaius and Holly,
Yep.
and then the other three are in the cart. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Because splitting the party is the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. I got nothing, but shut up. If you guys really want to, he can sleep in the cart.
No, it's fine. I think it fits the characters much better and
Mhm.
makes more sense.
Also, he has a fucked up shoulder.
Oh,
Yep.
poor baby.
I'm just
Sleep
saying,
on
while we're at it, we should also just get on a boat.
What?
Oh,
Sure.
that's like you guys have been coddled. That is one thing you don't do in D&D. You don't get on boats
Mhm.
because when you get on a boat, do you have any idea how many aquatic creatures DMs never get to use?
A crap
Yeah.
ton.
Second you step on a ship, they're just like, my moment has come.
Mhm.
So, when Holly and Gaius get to the hotel, Holly's going to stop and ask for extra blankets. Like 5, maybe 6.
Yeah. Maybe an extra pillow or two.
Someone share
And if there were some chairs, that would be super helpful.
You get an odd look, but they hand over some blankets and sort of motion towards the chairs that are on the main floor. The eat at.
Fantastic. How much would it be to rent them for the night?
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Considering all things, probably like a couple gold.
Okay, Holly will pay the rental fee
Okay.
and start carrying them up to the room.
Guys will help. Oh yeah, by the way, where did we stuff the Revenant?
Mm.
Well, Holly's still carrying the head.
Oh my god.
You're carrying Eldrin's head, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Aisha.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about Aisha. I'm guessing it's going to be in the cart.
No.
Unless we want to pose it on the steps to the cart in a hilarious
I
fashion.
mean,
Aw.
we could hypothetically place her in the bag of holding for now. If it would fit, if JB would let us, but
It's up to JB, I think.
some people
they're
have
fine.
weird things about germs and stuff. Totally get it.
A germ.
You don't want to put dead bodies with all your other stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like that's how you get contagions.
Yep. They spontaneously generate out of crowded spaces.
Yeah, just like flies. So, JB, are you chill with the body being in your bag or no?
They're fine with it, yeah. I don't care that much.
A church in a small town? The fuck do you think this is?
No church to Sarah and Ray.
Saren Gay, thank you.
Sorry.
Welton has a church. I don't know what that is.
I'm not. I know in Georgia, small towns have more churches than.
Yeah, no, that was kind of the joke that I was making. That like small towns always have churches. Sometimes more churches than houses. Yeah. Oh, yes, they do, don't they? The lovely Mason family. Yes, they do have a church. What you doing with that church, Mars?
I was gonna say that we could probably just ask if they can, like, keep and prepare the body there since they're locals and they know the whole burial stuff around here. Mars doesn't know how this shit works.
No, that's an excellent idea. Yeah. Why don't we do that, guys? Since we're headed to town, anyways.
Sure. We can do that. So before we get to the inn, we deal with that.
Okay. there is a bit of a concerned look from the priest as you come a knocking at such a late hour with a very decomposed body. But they will gladly take it.
Thank you.
I bring you murder.
I don't know how much you know about the stuff that's been going on around town, on the fields, and all of that. This is potentially one of those victims, and we felt that they needed a proper burial. I don't know how to do that. So if you could.
Can I
help.
just say how much cooler the Bible would be, Claudia, if it was like that? We bring frankincense and myrrh. Murder.
Judas! No!
That is the Serenity way, isn't it? If you don't,
Weary.
you know, if you're remorseless, evil, undead, and fiend.
Anyway. They will lead you into a back room and have you set her down on a table. You see lots of items around the area nearby. Who knows what those are? Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
if it sucks, you gotta kill it. He leads you back out, wishes you a good night, says that he will prepare the body.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank you, sir.
night. And then we fast forward back. We take those chairs up, and what are we doing? Are we making a fort? I had a feeling we're making a fort.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I had a
Yep.
feeling. Okay.
Holly's making a blanket fort.
Okay, cool.
You want to help?
Yeah,
Oh my god! Holly's like super excited. Like
I'll
she never
help.
thought.
I'll set it up, then I'll go sleep in the bed. If that's fine with you.
Oh, it's totally fine if you don't mind me casting Tiny Hut.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know, an extra layer of protection and safety.
Do what you like.
Thank you.
No problem.
Holly is experimenting with her inner child. Gaius is taking a old man nap. What are the rest of you doing?
As soon as Mars is appropriately cleaned to enter the wagon full of important bookstuffs, she's going to knock insistently on the door to the wagon with the bookstuffs. Hope that page answers promptly.
You hear a sharp like as you knock on the door, and a quick shuffling, and as usual, something falling before she eventually gets up and sort of pulls aside little bar that's on the door as a small peek-through window.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you again. It's just us. Well, it's me and Emmy and JB.
One second. Closes the window, backs up, opens the door for you.
Does Tangletooth look kind of like grungy from the marsh?
Oh, absolutely. She was standing outside in the cold. It's like it's perpetually raining over that way. in the mud.
Oh, Mars looks over at Emmy and says, "I'm. I feel bad leaving her. Like I know that she's probably used to it, but maybe we can see if she'd be willing to take a bath so that she can be inside where it's warm."
Sure. So Emmy will then cast Speak with Animal because that's a bit more complicated, and will say to Tingletooth, "Would you like to come inside where it's warm and dry, or are you okay out here? You are welcome to do either."
She looks to you, Emmy. What is... and sort of tries to peek past whoever's at the doorway inside.
Emmy stops for a second and starts systematically recounting everything that she has seen inside. Books, tables, chairs, a rug. Like she's not sure what she's asking for, so she's just like, there are several bookshelves, a table or two, places to rest and sleep. I believe there's food of some kind. Um, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking.
She slowly sits back on her hind legs and almost subconsciously lifts a paw up and licks at it, realizes that she's licking off very disgusting mud, cringes, puts the paw back down. You do not fight more inside.
No, it is a place of safety, like a den.
Mm. They fought often in my den.
Uh, would I know enough to know that she's referring to the goblins?
I mean, you could also be referring to before.
Like, I would imagine that cat-like creatures like that would have some sort of hierarchy, right? So my guess is she's talking about chaotic goblins that are always fighting.
Okay.
You know what? Then she'll just go off that assumption. Goblins, the green ones, are chaotic. They do not know hierarchy. There is no such fighting here.
Sort of squints at you, trying to tell exactly how truthful you're being. Eventually, there's a slow dip of her head, and she stands up and hesitantly walks towards the door. Stops in front of it and sort of just stares inside.
Did she want a bath?
Emmy looks at Tangletooth, looks at Mars, looks back at Tangletooth. Mars is wondering if you would be interested in a bath. It is where you take warm water and soap and clean yourself, or have others clean you.
Again, you see that animalistic cringe. Water is discomforting. She shakes herself off a little bit, as she is still drenched.
Emmy nods, turns to Mars. That's going to be a no.
Oh, um. Well, I mainly ask because she's kind of covered in mud and gunk, and I d-
Would you prefer she stay outside then?
you. mm, mm.
And after another pause, there's in your mind, you do not bathe a wild animal.
I worry that. No, it's fine. Um, Paige, would it be all right if Tangletooth came in? I suppose that should have been the first question.
An afterthought. Oh, I looks down towards the very dirty, drenched cat. Um, looks around at all of her books and items. Um, okay. Yeah, of course, yes.
Hang on. Hold up. You can do it. So how disingenuous was that answer?
I want to see.
Oh, baby girl.
She's definitely worried about her stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't be?
Especially a researcher with their all the information.
Okay.
Wild animal heart.
Yeah, Mars thinks about it for a second and then looks back at Emmy. She can come inside, but only if she's clean, because there's very important books in there.
I will rescind the offer then.
No, you don't have to. Okay.
Again, like you hear in your mind, you do not bathe a wild animal.
I'm not saying that I have to. I'm saying that it would just. It's just.
As we have offered her shelter and are rescinding it, I will stay out here with her.
Oh, now she feels bad.
Done.
Emmy will turn to Tangletooth. It would seem there is some concern with our lack of cleanliness.
Not your lack of cleanliness. Y'all are just covered in mud.
I am not wrong.
So a lack of cleanliness.
I, perhaps you and I should stay out here tonight after all.
Turns away from the door, looking to you again, Emmy. And then up to Mars. Back to you. And sort of just slowly skids backwards.
one second. And she's Marcia's gonna run over to the inn and try and find Holly.
Okay. There are really only 3 rooms in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose whichever activity I said I was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that the 2 of you have separate rooms, right? I believe that you got those.
I
Nope,
thought
we're
it
in
was
the
only
same room.
one.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just
Right,
one
right,
room.
right,
Yeah.
right. You
It wouldn't
check-
make sense to have your bodyguard in a different room.
Mhm. Of course. So you
Wait,
check
bodyguard?
Yeah, somebody's got to keep you alive, guys.
Oh my god.
You and that shoulder, man.
Yeah.
You check a few years, and there's no response. You go to the last. And have you both locked the door or no?
Yes.
Okay, the door's locked. You hear a knockety knock. Very urgently.
Yes.
Holly? Oh, Gaius, is Holly in there?
He's gonna turn to look at her. Yes.
You turn
Yes.
to look at the blanket fort.
Yeah. We just finished setting something up. Do you need something?
Oh, I was wondering if I could have the tent.
Oh,
Okay. I'll get up and unlock the door. Invite Mars in.
gonna sleep outside?
Yes.
Either way, she's sleeping on the ground. I mean, whether you're in the tent outside or if you're in the cart, you're on the ground.
Yeah,
gotta-
but outside is drippy and sad.
Not in the town. Just over near the house was very drippy and sad.
Is this just for you?
Possibly not. I still figuring it out.
Sure. Here's the tent. Do you want me to go with you to set it up?
No, it's fine. I can do that.
Holly, real quick, I'd like you to roll me a deception.
You can't actually set up a tent. How dare you lie?
Okay. Mars,
Yeah.
and guys, if you would like to roll me some insight.
Yep.
Sure. Let's go with insight. Yes.
Okay. Mars, everything's fine. Gaius, Holly sounds a little more than upset. There's a slight, croak to her voice. She seems like she's just a little sad. Probably been crying a little bit. Do with that what you will. Mars, everything's fine. Get your tent.
All right. Thank you, Holly. I'll bring it back. Well, I guess we're going to be meeting. Thank you.
And she will
Uh.
take the tent.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Moves a little faster.
As soon as she's like gone down the hallway, guys will close and lock the door. And they'll just say to the box fort, "You okay, Holly?"
I will be?
Good. Good. Well, good night.
Alright, take care of that shoulder and make sure to put some menthol rub.
The fuck is menthol?
What?
Like a sports rub, but
What?
Holly has all these things that no one else understands.
Words, man.
I'll make you some later. It's I'll
Okay.
just have-
Cool. I'm just gonna not sleep on that side. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Mars, really quick, I'd like you to roll me a
Is it survival?
No, a D100.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Let me know what you get.
52?
Let me go ahead and find this thing real quick for you.
And not an impending sense of fear.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Pop. Where's this? $52, you say?
Mm-hmm. Which is a perfectly safe and normal number to get on a D100, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Almost average.
So close to just completely ordinarily average. It's really
ahead.
quite unremarkable.
Go ahead and roll for me again.
Ooh, fantastic.
Roll another D100?
Come on, make it go.
Mars, you, as you're rushing back towards the cart, you suddenly appear 25 feet to the left of where you were. And as you stop for a moment to sort of grasp your bearings on how the hell you just teleported, as you look back to where you were standing, there's a trail of fire that leads to where you are now.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like the footsteps, or there's just like a line of fire from where I was to where I am?
Just like a line. It's a small flame, but it's there nonetheless.
She's just standing there like tent bundle clutched to her chest, and she takes very slow, careful steps away, like eyes trained on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's fine. She's gonna keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You eventually make it back to the cart.
She's going to set the tent up next to the cart best as she can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We now have a cart. Or I mean a fucking a tent set up.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool. She will set that up, and try and like about like you said that it wasn't too. It's not drippy, but it's not like how cold is it right now? All things considered.
You feel fine out here. Once you got pretty much off the trail, from the manor, everything seemed fine. That area just fucked up.
I mean, so yeah, she will set up like blankets, pillows, and she will gesture for Emmy and Tangletooth should she wish to join her.
Emmy will certainly join. I don't know about Tangletooth.
Roll me a d100, pick high or low.
Who should roll this?
You
I
can
don't-
roll it, Squeak.
Alright, I choose high, because I'm a high roller.
Hmm.
Fuck!
She does not. She was outside of the tent.
If we had stuck to the original proposal, she would come inside.
Mars will just hunker down.
You roll me another d100.
Mm-hmm. 7.
Ba, 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 ba. Emmy, you did not see this, but Mars, a lit candle appears in front of you. And in front of the candle is a note.
Very cautiously reaches out, picks up the note, opens the note.
The note reads, "Blow the candle out to make a wish."
What the fuck? Oh, she's going to. Oh, she's going to crinkle up paper and say, "Star, if this is a joke, then I don't think it's funny."
All you hear is the continued humming. That drifts between the language you know and the language you don't, and between humming and singing the words.
This just looks like a normal ass candle.
Just looks as though a candle has appeared before you.
And she physically hold it.
Yeah? Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh. 22.
Okay. As you pick up the candle and you hold it, you are able to decipher just enough to realize that This candle probably isn't actually here. And this is probably something in your mind that is making you believe that it is real. It does feel awfully real, though.
She will hold her hand over the flame.
You feel warmth.
Does she feel burning?
No.
She will drop the candle and roll over. Go lay down.
You do so. The candle falls.
The tent starts going up.
Shit!
But it was
Should've
real,
made that wish.
right? Blow it out, blow it out! Wish my tent wasn't on fire!
God damn it.
So, does anyone want to do anything else through the night?
I would like to sleep, DM.
deeply. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to sleep the peaceful and restful sleep of the just.
No special anything, no, like, trauma or anything like that. Just a nice, restful sleep.
Because
Ollie
we
on the other-
deserve it.
At
All
this
all of you take 215 points of psychic damage.
Fuck.
Die immediately in your sleep.
A wild shape twice, still die.
Alright.
Roll up your new characters. Smart asses.
Oh, but you had love aside helping of trauma. It's not like I don't have enough.
But if you guys do nothing else,
Worse stats this time around.
damn, buddy.
Guys, Holly stays up really late, just drawing and then occasionally messing around with the loot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, just like last time, within like 10 minutes of saying goodnight, he is softly snoring. Not super loud, just softly.
Okay. The night passes, and then the morning comes. It seems nothing else eventful happens.
Oh shit, fantastic. I'll just leave those rolls in there then. For next time.
Save them on your character sheet. You might need them soon.
Yeah, who knows? Gaius is gonna get up, stretch, and should I make a strength save or an athletics to try
What,
and
to
feel out
stretch?
his shoulder?
To feel it out?
Yeah,
Like to rotate it?
yeah, to rotate it and that kind of thing.
It'd be more like Dex, no?
Dex? Okay.
Movement?
I mean, you put some strength into it when you're doing it too, so it's kind of a combination.
Yeah, I can go with Dex. Dex
Only a
save.
dank-
Okay.
Yes, a Dex.
Ah.
I feel like shit.
He rotates it a little bit and another twank. Oh.
Right.
Oh. God.
Just straight up a nat 1. Ria's not there.
Yeah.
So you hear that, like, you do that, and then Holly all of a sudden, like, appears out of the fort, like, holding a knife, like, what's going on? What's going on?
My shoulder.
Oh.
It really hurts.
You okay?
I don't think I am. Maybe I do need to see a doctor. Oh.
We're gonna have to amputate.
Damn it. Can you move it? Is it, like, in the joint? He didn't, like, pop it out or joint or anything?
No, no, I can move it. It's just I get to a certain point and it just does not want to cooperate. It just seizes up.
It it could be an overuse injury, especially for someone of your
Stature?
high caliber and status as you know, a
You can
knight.
call me fat if you want. I understand.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't going with.
You really
current,
let
I was-
yourself go these past couple of years.
I was just, you know, after all of that training, it wears on the body a lot, and some things start to prematurely age.
I see.
She's calling you fat and old.
It's okay. I understand. I'm gonna get some breakfast and see the doctor.
I was just calling him an old. He called himself fat.
And old.
And old. A singular old.
Yes.
Amazing.
You don't... I'm pretty sure you don't need help getting ready, so I'm just gonna try and gingerly snap my armor on and go downstairs.
Hmm.
Here's a question. Which arm is it? One for
flip me a
left?
coin.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
for left, two for right. It's my dominant
Ooh, it's
arm.
your sword arm.
Oh, that makes
That
total
was from
sense.
swinging your sword too much.
Shit. Okay. So he is going to go downstairs, try and get something nice and soft to eat, like pancakes. And this time, he's not going to offer to bring them over to the cart because he remembers last time. He's just gonna eat them in peace.
You're
And
gonna lose your pancakes and your arm.
yeah. He's going to just let his right arm dangle. And just try and rest it.
Absolutely.
So that's me.
What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, you know Emmy. She'll wake up in a few hours.
You'll see her
Eventually. I'm sorry, what?
We'll see her next session.
Yeah. Maybe. Depends, but maybe.
Okay. Holly, JB, Mars.
Holly's still in the room.
Okay. Mars, JB.
So I don't know about JB, but I just rolled to see how well Mars slept, and I got a 3.
That makes sense.
So you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed is what I'm hearing.
Hmm.
She's currently curled up in a ball, in the tent. Probably like at the very back of the tent. Just kind of in a cocoon of blankets. Yep.
All right. Jibba.
JB's probably reading or assisting Paige with her organizing or generally staying out of her way if she looks like she's got it handled. We've probably cracked open a couple of the books that they bought. But as usual, they've slept very little.
Noted. So yeah, Paige wouldn't mind the help if you decide to do so. There's a lot to organize. And you know what? Just for funsies, Mars. Because You decided to do this to yourself, and since you didn't sleep so well, go ahead and roll me another D100. Okay. Awesome. Mhm. Let's see. Oh, there it is, 16. Mars, at some point while you sleep, you do in fact remember one dream. You were standing out in one of the forests back home, and Garrow was calling your name. As you scrambled, you cry out, "How dare you show your face to me again!" As you clutch a dagger in your hand and charge, and then woke up with a start. Have fun with that.
Hang on. Just let me just. Awesome. Cool. Thanks. What's Emmy's passive perception? It's
20.
a 20. Hang on.
Pretty good. It's not Murray, but it's pretty good.
Let's
Swear to God,
see.
Murray's got to have the highest passive perception I've ever seen.
Oh.
Awesome. Never mind then. Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. Nothing could possibly be wrong right now. Because everything is fine.
100%.
Cool. So, Mars does not come out of the tent.
Mhm. Okay, so I will shift us over then. Gaius, you eventually able to finish eating as Holly finally finishes up her shit.
Nope.
No.
Holly's still in the room.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Gaius, you're done eating at some point. Because nobody seems to want to do anything.
Well, all right then. He's gonna head back upstairs and gently knock on the door with his left hand. Holly, do you want me to wait for you, or should I just head back to the group?
Head back to the group. I'll just be a little bit.
Okay. Good luck.
Go catch up then. Thanks.
All right, then he'll start heading back to the cart.
Okay.
Arm limply dragging.
You head back to the cart. You see.
Not dragging, but hanging.
You see Portly sitting outside, Tangletooth sleeping outside of a tent that is set up.
Okay. He'll go over to pet the corgi, the Portly. Pat, pat, pat. He'll want to go over and pat the cat, but he knows better because he's already injured. So then he's gonna start knocking on the cart.
Okay. You, as per usual, hear the shuffling and something Actually, JB, roll me a dex save.
A dex save, you said?
A dex. Okay. So, GB, you would note that something almost falls again, but as you are helping Paige, you manage to help her catch whatever it was. And she thanks you and makes her way towards the door and opens it.
Morning! I didn't bring breakfast, but I figured it would be appropriate for me to join up with the rest of the party. Holly will be joining us in a while.
Okay. I believe it's just, JB here for the moment.
Ah. Really? What? Did Mars actually sleep outside? I thought she was joking.
She shrinks back a little bit and shrugs.
She, set up the tent.
Yeah, she took the tent from us. Okay, I'll go check on her. I'll be outside if you guys need me. Then he's gonna start making his way towards the tent.
Okay.
What does he find?
What does it?
Does he just open up the tent?
Well, you can't knock on a tent.
I mean, you can announce yourself.
You could if you weren't a coward.
Mars has an 11 perception.
Alright. He'll say, hello? Mars, are you there?
Imagine Emmy opens an eye, closes the eye.
Is Emmy inside or?
Emmy always sleeps with Mars.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, you want to roll an active perception then?
Who, me?
No.
Yeah,
No.
who-
Well,
no, my passive will work. I'm asleep mostly.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No. There's a very quiet. Yes.
You doing okay? Alright. Well, I really screwed up my arms, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to get awake and all of that, and then I'm going to go to the doctor. So I'll be sitting on the stairs. By the way, Holly's not here yet. She'll make her way over here.
All right.
Okay. have fun. He's gonna start wandering off towards the stairs. Just waiting for people to finish doing what they gotta do.
Hmm?
You don't want to come nerd out with us bookworms in the cart?
Awkward kids.
I mean, he can.
You have mage hand, right?
No.
Oh, well then, good luck with flipping the page.
Exactly.
Be one like the cool kids.
What are you flipping the page for? They're organizing.
Hmm. He'll just wait on the stairs for whoever next to come around.
Okay. Which brings me to my next question. Who is the next to go around? Because you all seem to be muddling about.
Yes.
After.
I'll say right now, if you guys take an hour, he's just gonna go to the doctor.
No. There we go. Yeah, after a minute or so, she would very carefully kind of shuffle about in the tent and get ready. Is there still a burning candle in here that's just in her brain? Or is that gone?
No, it's gone.
It's gone. Okay. Um so very gently Mars will like put a hand on Emmy and say,
I'm picking you up so that we can go inside and talk to everyone, okay?
Emmy will open eyes, insight check Mars to see, her morning insight check. I'm
doing
guessing she's fine. Nod and allow you to pick her up
Mhm.
and go back to sleep.
She will scoop the Emmy, and will head inside.
Hey, Mars. I guess I'll head inside too then.
Okay.
He's gonna try and open the door with one hand.
I
It's
mean,
not a heavy door.
Yeah.
you still have a decent strength. You're just slightly maimed
Yeah.
by old age.
I'm. Jesus Christ.
I say with only love in my heart.
He is 36.
fine.
That's not old.
Hey, I had 2 ankle reconstructions by the time I was 36, so people age at different rates.
Sib, stop,
That has more to
stop,
do with his
Stop
age.
helping.
stop. Yeah, Sib, you are not helping.
It's
Oh, I
fine,
was
it's
supposed
cool,
to
it's
help?
fine, it's cool, it's 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 fine. It's fine, it's fine. Let's see how it is. It's cool. It's cool.
Do you want JB to go get Holly?
Sure, if you like.
Okay.
She's been a while.
Yeah. Then JB will stand up and neatly sort the stack of books that they've been poking through. Give you all a bow and say under their breath, I assume we are going to speak about what to do next. I can go get Miss Holly if you'd like.
Sure. Please, by all means.
Mars just nods and finds a spot to sit.
And they dart off outside.
Dice will find a spot to sit where his arm is not forced to lean against anything.
Okay.
So, when JB gets to the hotel room, they'll find Holly just like sitting there in front of the table, almost as if she were going to start doing her makeup, but she just can't start. And it's just
Okay, well you're probably they are polite enough to knock, so you get a second to compose yourself.
come in.
JB slips in, closes the door behind them, bows to you. I am sorry to disturb you.
No, no, it's okay. I seem to find I'm having trouble getting ready today. Just and Holly will look up to JB and just say, I can't do it today. Can't.
Light check. Hold on. They look down at at what you're doing. Do you require assistance with your cosmetic?
No, no, no. I can't continue to wear that face mask. Every time I start to, I just keep thinking about how Aldern saw me, the things I read in his mind, the drawings. And I don't want to look like that anymore.
He saw you has disturbed you.
I sometimes have a hard time. Well, no. I don't always. When I was younger, I learned that I didn't always present the right face or make the correct facial expressions, and I was never good at talking to people. Everybody kept thinking that I was mad or upset, and so I developed Holly as a set of behaviors, patterns that I would just repeat so that I could interact with the world, put other people at edge. Off edge, not on edge.
They
And
nod slowly and come over very hesitantly to sit a step back from you.
when I first started, when I was a little kid, everybody in the town would go to the shops and buy vegetables and food and stuff for the month or so. And, when you're a little kid, everybody's talking about, like, oh, you're so cute, you look just like your mom or your dad. Even if they knew that, my brothers and sisters were all adopted.
Very, very quietly you hear, no.
Did you say no?
I have never been told that I don't like my parents.
Well, I wasn't ever told that until I started wearing so much heavy makeup. Then they would tell me all the time about how I looked like my mom. And I'd stop getting weird stares in the town. And people would treat me better. And when I finally left and I had a little bit of money, I chose to wear dresses that I knew my mom would like. Growing up, we didn't really have a lot of money, so she would always stare at the dressmakers' dresses in the windows, but we could never afford one. So well, when she was about my age, she got sick. And it changed her life. She couldn't go out and see the world. And so when it was my turn to go out and see the world, I thought, I would continue to emulate my mother. And it worked. There's a lot about the way people treat you. People make a lot of judgments about you before you ever open your mouth. Just the way you look, clothes you wear. They decide what group you'd fit in, what job you should be doing. And I'd hoped by presenting this appearance that it would make it easier, but does it? Doesn't make it.
Face for other people and not for yourself. But it is hard to step away. This I understand.
I'm sorry, this is silly. I don't know why this is bothering me so much. Just wear a cloak and my mask. That's fine. That'll be fine. Let's.
Are
Holly,
you
just
rushing because you think the others will be cross with you? Or because you don't want to think about this?
I don't think others will cross with me. They understand. Just maybe I can do it later. Today I just can't put up that facade.
They nod slowly. Can leave it behind. If you want to.
But I don't. There's. And then. You. I mean, I can leave the makeup here, I can change the clothes. But. To what?
JB looks down and twists the hem of their shirt in their hands. Did you know I used to have another name?
No.
I picked this one because it was a song I liked. It was a song I got to like. And it was there, so I made it mine.
For the longest time, I traveled the name Claire de Lune. Because song I like. I'll have to play it for you sometime. Would you teach me yours?
I am not a good singer, not like Ringo was, but I can try. Are you ever very afraid that you will peel back all of your masks someday, and there will be nothing left inside of you? Because you
No.
will have devoured yourself whole.
I'm afraid of what lurks underneath. Because I know that people don't like what's different.
I'll make an insight check. That go to?
That she got your DC.
Yeah, that's true. You say people don't like what's different, and you see them flinch.
Have you had your own battles? You don't share.
They were not battles. I had surrendered before. Before they started.
Sometimes enduring is an act of defiance. Outlast. Till you can get through to something better. So, we have to do today, get through today, so we can do something better.
Holly will stand up, and she's got like her black riding pants and just a black shirt, and she will put on her long black coat and tuck a dagger into her waistband. And put on her Blake's mask and say, one more day to get through. Hopefully it'll be better than the last. Maybe you'll tell me more about Orinko after we're done.
If that is what you wish.
It's worth noting, JB, that as I pull this up for all of you, Holly, without all of her makeup, looks stupidly like Orinko.
Yeah, I know they're not looking. I know.
Would I
You.
Would I catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has problems with eye contact anyways. They tend not to look at people. They tend to pretty much always look at their feet. But I did roll a 7 on a deception. So, I mean, take that how you will.
There's that extra bit of discomfort to them looking away.
You said everybody was gathered in the wagon, right? GB?
Yes.
We should bring breakfast. Maybe not pancakes this time. Pastries? That might go better.
They stand and bow.
Stop bowing. I feel like you're gonna bow, and then I'm gonna bow, and then we're gonna be stuck here bowing for like way too long. I realize that's... Sorry. Shouldn't have said that. We all have our ways of managing. And, courtesy protocols we follow. Thank you. After you.
They, sort of sidestep you and skitter out the door.
Alright. And with that, unfortunately, we're gonna call that here. There was a lot of
stuff.
and a lot of absence of stuff.
Yeah.
At least you guys made it out of the house? Question mark. I've no doubt next session you will somehow find yourselves back in.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole 3-hour walk thing is getting a little old.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I will continue to hold my other stuff on the back burner.
Do you want to do one small thing before we stop?
Possibly. What are we doing?
Hey, Paige, so, You sell things, right? Just to make you open that back up.
Fuck you.
I approve of this message.
She looks up to you, you asshole,
You love it.
and says, yes. Looks around the cart. Most everything is for sale.
Oh, so I can just walk around and just look at things and it's no big deal? You don't have like a catalog or anything?
Well, I'm not sure where everything is at the moment. There's over here is things that I've sort of organized already. JB helped, of course.
Okay. I'll take a look in here.
Okay. Here's your fucking link, you son of a bitch.
Thank you. And then we can end on, hey, we can spend the week looking at stuff if we want. Yay!
You may very well do that.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have I missed, like, did we get cash or